I'm Sarah Lynn, a self-proclaimed neat freak, saving people from their clutter one space at a time.